Welcome back, chimps. You all know the deal. The F-150 is about to get worked on. So we're going to do the reinforcements for the subframe. This is us taking it to our friend's shop. They're going to do the work. I don't have a plasma cutter, yet I don't even want to do this type of work. Stay tuned for probably the best swap on the channel.
It's probably going to be the best swap, the nicest swap, the nicest truck, the nicest paint job, the nicest wheels, and the best lowering kit. So let me tell you, we're dropping a bunch of money for you chimps, all right? You can live vicariously through us. It's not, it's not like you can't do it. You just got to save up your coins, Steal a couple trinkets, put it in the bank, and you can do this as well, We're just average 9 to 5 guys, so you can do it too. It's just going to take some coinage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, only the real OGs know what is going to happen to this truck.
That's right.
And if you don't know, go back to our previous videos and you'll find out.
You'll find out, and all I got to say is there's a reason we're doing this now rather than later. I'll just say that.
That's right. Got the truck back from our buddy's shop, and this is the welds that they did. They did a pretty decent job, pretty good job, a lot better than any one of us can do, I'll tell you that. We can't even compete on how good ours would have came out.
We're not even in the ballpark. That's why we had to spend the big bucks to get this done, but it looks very nice. The Coyote's going to fit right in there, very nice. There's just no way around it. You got to do it right for some kind of builds like this,
That's right. We did say we're going to get a new steering gearbox right over there. Focus. But she's under a cover for now. It's been hot as hell out here. I don't want the paint to get too sun damaged.
Yeah, it's a good move for the cover. We can't give you a timeline when we're going to have this Coyote in here, but we'll ship at it. We got a couple things to do before slapping it in, so we'll work at it. But good update. You guys saw the goods. Expensive goods, but they're here finally. And stay tuned for the Del Sol as well. That's coming up.
We've been waiting for this delivery for about 2 weeks now.
Well, 2 weeks we've been waiting for the delivery, but we've been waiting a lifetime for this moment.
Yeah. Why don't we show you guys what we got for what's under that cover right there.
Open up that garage door.
We got the Gen 3 with the 10R80, Gen 3 Coyote with the 10R80 off eBay.
If you know, you know.
Only the real OGs know.
If you know who that is.
That's right. This is a great day. We got our buddy welded up the cross member, and next step is to throw this one in here. We might do some power steering, playing around with the power steering gearbox and all that. But we do need to order some parts. We're probably gonna do the billet oil pump gear, and we're gonna switch up the alternator and make it get the bracket for it.
Yeah,
I mean, you might have seen this before on the Coyote.
Yeah, the power by the hour bracket kit, so you can put on the SN95 AC compressor and power steering pump.
That's right.
So a couple things there to do, more expenses, but we're gonna unravel this thing and give you guys a couple of beauty shots here. She's gorgeous.
And here, Chimp Boy.
We're gonna take off this beauty cover here, which is sick that it came with. I just like the complete look, the overall complete look. I love that. That's why I got mine on the K24 Del Sol update coming soon. But we're gonna take this off and see what's going on underneath. I'm expecting it to look pretty clean because everything else looks really clean. But mine for my Coyote, when I bought the Gen 3 for the SN95, took off the intake manifold, and there was just rat's nest, harness chewed up. So we want to do a thorough inspection to make sure there's none of that nonsense going on in this one, which I don't think there will be, but it's always worth checking out. So stay tuned.
Also, it did come with the gas pedal that we needed, ECU, TCU, whatever, and came with the map. All right, you dirty, grimy little chimps. Harness is almost out. Getting rid of the transmission harness very soon. And then we're gonna slide back the transmission, take off the accessories, and maybe do the oil pump gear ourselves. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. I don't feel confident doing it, but maybe Evan feels a little more confident than I do. But
we can take a look at it. I mean, if we have to take it somewhere or if we do it ourselves, no big deal. We have a box over here full of parts, harness, whatnot. So we're kind of cracking away at it, and we'll keep you updated with what we do about that pump gear. But for now, we got to take off all this stuff anyways, you know. So.
Yeah. All right, wiring's off. Accessories are off, minus the oil filter housing, and transmission is off. 10R80, probably the stock converter, not too sure. I don't know anything about this motor, but
stock converter.
Probably stock converter. Everything else was stock, so I don't think. Water pump housing is off, water pump, really, but now we just got to take the harmonic balancer. I don't have the tool. Maybe I'll rent it from AutoZone or something. O'Reilly's, hook it up. Who knows? But once it's off, we're gonna drop it off someone. Easy as that. That's it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more Coyote, Honda, who knows, some chimpy stuff coming soon. And thanks again.